Hey everyone, my name is Shannon. Welcome to Jags Talk Plus. Really, this is just a hobby of mine that I want to start. I love talking about Jacksonville Jaguar football. I am born and raised from Jacksonville, Florida, so I have a lot of opinions about the Jags. I consume a lot of information around the Jags to where I'm by no means a professional, but my opinions are rooted in taking the time to educate myself and then make my opinions based on a lot of different information that I consume, and then just the knowledge that I do have from following the team so close. I know a lot of Jags fans out there. As you follow this, I'd love to be able to have you involved and let the content here in this podcast be driven by questions as well. I will bring content to the table of things I'd like to talk about, but I would also like the fans across the board to bring questions into this podcast that I could have opinions on, and we can talk about it. So, just a hobby of mine. I love talking sports, specifically the Jags. So, this podcast will be primarily about the Jags, but it's plus for a reason, which means we're going to also look at other teams across the NFL and any other fans that would love to talk about their teams and ask questions that I could give opinions on. Again, I'm not a professional by any means about this, but I do consume and a lot of information and take a lot of what I do seriously, what I do try to make my opinions about the Jags. So it's not some fan who's just mad and kind of is wagging his tongue at the situation, but kind of really figuring out what's going on and what did happen and why did we lose or why did we win so big, and really just kind of having a hobby where people can come together and get together and talk about football. So I'm excited to do this and to start this. And the goal of this, again, is it's a hobby of mine. I'm just looking for an opportunity for us to just have dialogue about football and about the Jags and across the NFL of anybody else who ends up kind of stumbling across this podcast. So the goal is just to have fun and to respect each and everyone's opinions, but also to just have a place to just talk about, what's going on in the Jag football life and across the NFL. So welcome. Every Monday at 7 p.m. we will have go live with a podcast, and every Friday at 7 p.m. we will go live for a podcast for the purpose of on Friday evenings. What we will do, we're looking forward to the weekend games, and on Mondays we'll look back at what happened on the weekend and talk about that as we go forward. I obviously will bring content to the table that I like to discuss, and then I'm hoping that through the questions and those of you who subscribe to this channel or just drop in, that you have questions that will drive the content as well. Again, this is just meant to be a place that could be fun and really a hobby of mine that I really just wanted to get out there and begin to have fun with. I am also excited that I continue to work with my buddy Justin Smitty from Tat Life Studios out in Las Vegas. He's my design guy. And there's a lot of cool stuff I'm wanting to do with this and just to see where it goes. Again, I'm not expecting much as far as, the goal is this is just a hobby and an outlet, but I will be adding designs and logos and things that I think will continue to kind of just, represent who we are here at Jags Talk Plus. All right. Well, I look forward to talking to each and every one of you. Go ahead and start submitting those questions now, and we will begin going live on this coming up Monday. So look forward to that. All right. Well, everyone take care, and let's have a great weekend, and hopefully the Jags come home with the dub over the Dolphins.